The internet is shaking, shivering, short-circuiting, and rebooting all at once because Katt Williams just dropped a bomb. So wild it makes every conspiracy theory from the last decade look like a kindergarten craft project. This man didn't whisper, didn't hint, didn't wink. He straight up said Gucci Mane might have been swapped, replaced, substituted like a malfunctioning phone battery. And the industry allegedly covered it up. Fans didn't just react, they levitated. They said, "Hold on, Katt. What dimension are we in?" The second that clip hit social media, timelines combusted like someone rubbed two scandals together and created fire. People were zooming in on Gucci's old pictures, comparing jawlines, analyzing smiles, checking tattoos, and acting like they were auditioning for CSI Rap Edition. Even the algorithm got stressed. It started pushing every possible Gucci Mane clip like it was trying to warn us. Meanwhile, Katt Williams spoke with that "I know something" yell don't tone, the one that makes you feel like you're listening. To a man who found the forbidden folder in the music industry basement. And the craziest part, the more people listened, the more the theory stopped sounding crazy. This scandal? Oh, it's deeper than gossip. It's a digital earthquake. The madness truly began the moment Katt Williams sat down, leaned into the mic, tilted his sunglasses just enough to reveal that classic "I'm about to ruin somebody's day" glare, and dropped the line that detonated the culture. "That ain't the same Gucci." Y'all know that, right? The room didn't just get quiet, it froze like someone pressed pause on reality. Fans swear they heard the camera operator gasp. And within seconds, that quote was clipped, edited, reposted, remixed, slowed down, zoomed in, and thrown across the internet like confetti at a conspiracy parade. Katt didn't blink. He sat back like a man who had been holding this secret longer than NASA's moon files. Social media did what social media does best. It lost its entire mind. People pulled out old Gucci Mane photos like they were comparing fossils from two different paleontology eras. Suddenly, millions of self-appointed face structure experts emerged from the shadows, analyzing angles, shadows, hairlines, shoulder width, aura vibrations, anything they could measure using a $400 phone and too much free time. One fan even lined up Gucci's mugshot next to a recent award show picture and wrote, "This ain't adding up like basic math." The numbers weren't numbering. And the internet was ready for a scandal. The crazy part? The conspiracy didn't start today. Fans have whispered for years that Gucci Mane returned from prison looking like he went through a government-issued glow-up bundle. New teeth, new body, new attitude, new everything. Some people joked he got replaced with a better version. Others swore he had a clone waiting in a backstage locker room. But when Katt Williams, the man known for roasting Hollywood like it's a sport, stepped forward and said, "Something ain't right," the theory transformed from a meme into a fully loaded digital riot. Katt's tone didn't help either. He didn't sound like a comedian joking. He sounded like a man who signed an NDA but decided today was the day he didn't care. He hinted that Gucci's return lined up too perfectly with industry agendas, that things changed too fast, too neatly, too conveniently. And you know Katt, he speaks in riddles that make you feel like you're missing half the story. He even implied the industry didn't want people asking questions. That's when fans typed the legendary internet phrase, "Oh, NAH, what you mean by that?" Blogs jumped on the story instantly. Headlines were more dramatic than telenovelas. Is Gucci Mane a clone? Katt Williams says what we were all thinking. Fans noticed new details. Memes started flying, edits started cooking, and conspiracy pages turned the situation into a 5-course buffet. Someone posted a picture of Gucci before and after prison with the caption, "That man went in as Windows 95 and came out as an iPhone 15. The disrespect and comedy levels were spiritually illegal, and just like that, the internet became an investigative crime unit. People dug up Gucci's old interviews, comparing his voice pitch, his speech patterns, his attitude, even the way he stood in photos. One user wrote, "Old Gucci leaned forward. New Gucci stands up straight. That's clone behavior." Another person said, "His smile too perfect. I don't trust perfect." TikTok detectives pulled out magnifying filters like they were running forensic analysis. Every detail became evidence. Every change became a clue. Every clip became a plot twist. But it wasn't just fans. Celebrities started reacting too. Rick Ross posted a cryptic story. Sometimes people evolve. Fans went feral. They said that was code for he got swapped. 21 Savage commented on a post with the side-eye emoji, which instantly turned into a trending screenshot. Someone alleged that Waka Flocka sent a message saying, "Y'all believe what y'all want to believe," which only fueled the fire even though he probably meant it harmlessly. Once the rumors started rolling downhill, nobody could stop it. Meanwhile, Katt kept talking. He didn't backpedal. He doubled down. He said Gucci's transformation was too clean, too polished, and too industry-friendly. And when Katt says industry, fans' brains automatically substitute secret society with powerful lighting. He hinted that people disappear and reappear. All the time in Hollywood, sometimes better, sometimes worse, sometimes replaced. He said it with the confidence of a man who has seen things he wishes he hadn't. That tone alone sent TikTok into a frenzy. The craziest moment came when Katt brought up Gucci's personality switch, the sudden calmness, the new maturity, the peaceful energy. "That ain't how he used to move," Katt said, staring into the camera like he was reading the soul of whoever watched. Fans heard that and went straight to creating theories. Some claimed Gucci's clone was programmed to avoid beef. Others said he had undergone personality reconstruction. The internet basically turned a rapper's personal growth into a conspiracy movie script as the conspiracy snowballed. Someone leaked an old rumor from years ago that Gucci once joked, "Maybe I'm a clone." It was a sarcastic comment, a playful moment. But the internet does not understand humor when a conspiracy is involved. They treated the joke like a confession video. They slowed the clip down, played dramatic violins over it, added captions like "he told yous." We just didn't listen. It was cinematic madness. Then the physical evidence thread started, dozens of posts comparing tattoos. Some claimed they moved an inch. Others said one tattoo was darker, lighter, or faded. It didn't matter that lighting changes tattoos in photos. The internet decided the tattoos were the key to everything. People dug up 10-year-old pictures and made crime scene boards like they were planning a documentary on Netflix. If Gucci had even one freckle out of place, fans were ready to scream "clone confirmed." Another angle fans latched onto was Gucci's weight loss. Before prison? Heavier. After prison? Fit. People said it was self-improvement. Conspiracy theorists said, "Nah, clones come with gym-ready bodies." Someone tweeted, "Gucci didn't just lose weight. He lost dimensions." The meme went viral in minutes. Fitness influencers joined the conversation, arguing with conspiracy theorists like it was a televised debate. It was chaos disguised as discussion. But the biggest twist came from fans who saw symbolism in everything: Gucci's fashion change, his calmer lyrics, his more relaxed energy. They said it felt manufactured, that the old Gucci had a wild energy you could feel through the screen. They posted clips of old Gucci screaming in interviews next to clips of new Gucci smiling peacefully at red carpets. The caption read, "Vibes do not line up." People treated it like scientific proof. And throughout all of this, Katt's original clip kept circulating. Louder, bolder, and more dramatic every single time. His voice echoed across millions of phones. His tone carried weight. And his message? It didn't fade, it intensified. The internet wasn't just watching a conspiracy theory grow. It was watching a cultural earthquake forming in real time, and the escalation that came next? Where the thunderstorm starts breakdancing. The moment Katt Williams' clip hit maximum virality, the internet entered a phase scientists call collective delusion with Wi-Fi. TikTok detectives, Instagram philosophers, Twitter comedians, Reddit theorists, and Facebook antis all merged into one powerful force. The Clone Investigation Task Force. These people weren't playing. They had charts, theories, timelines, and enough confidence to challenge NASA. According to them, Gucci Mane didn't just evolve, he evaporated and respawned. Screenshots started flooding timelines faster than you could blink. Someone dug up footage from Gucci's old Breakfast Club interview and compared it to a recent one, whispering like a thriller narrator. The eyes. Look at the eyes. Another fan claimed Gucci's voice was slightly smoother, which apparently was enough evidence to justify a full-blown industry conspiracy. People were adjusting pitch and analyzing waveforms like digital sound engineers. Someone even slowed Gucci's laugh down and said, "This is clone energy." Absolute madness, and yet everyone kept watching. But the real gasoline came when a famous psychic influencer chimed in. She posted a dramatic video saying Gucci's energy signature had changed. Fans lost their minds. They treated her words like a Pentagon leak. The comment section turned into a spiritual crime lab. People typed paragraphs saying, "I felt it too." And the new Gucci seems different. One follower even posted. His aura went from red to blue. That's clone frequency. Nobody knew what that meant, but it sounded scientific enough to trend. As expected, celebrities had to jump into the chaos. Lil Duval tweeted, "Y'all believe anything?" Fans responded by dissecting his tone like they were decoding Morse code. Some said he was denying too fast. Others said he knew more than he was saying. Then Soulja Boy went live yelling, "Clone? He ain't no clone." Which ironically only made the rumor spread faster because Soulja yelling about anything automatically becomes a meme. Someone turned his rant into a music remix in under 30 minutes. Then, the rapper's group chats leaked. Or so people claimed. Messages circulated claiming rappers were joking about Gucci 2.0, new firmware update, and Gucci Mane Deluxe Edition. Whether the screenshots were real or fake didn't matter. They were funny, dramatic, and perfect fuel for the conspiracy inferno. Fans posted reaction videos crying from laughter while also whispering, "But imagine if it's true?" The duality of internet culture is unmatched. Katt Williams didn't help the situation. Instead of clarifying or calming things down, he doubled down. He dropped another quote saying, "Hollywood been replacing folks for years." That single sentence sent the culture into cardiac arrest. People began linking old celebrity transformations to the Gucci theory. Suddenly Britney Spears, Dave Chappelle, Eminem, and even Wendy Williams became potential replacement cases. It became less of a theory and more of a full-blown cinematic universe. Even conspiracy channels on YouTube resurrected old videos like they found ancient tablets. They uploaded breakdowns with dramatic lightning effects, creepy whispers, and thumbnails showing Gucci with glowing eyes. Their titles were insane. Gucci Mane, the switch they didn't want you to notice. Katt Williams tried to warn us years ago. The government's hip-hop replacement program? Fans watched them late at night with blankets up to their noses like they were watching a horror movie. Meanwhile, memes were out of control. Someone photoshopped Gucci stepping out of a cloning pod like he was in a Marvel movie. Another meme showed two Gucci Manes pointing at each other like the Spider-Man meme. One person posted a photo of Gucci's old weight next to his new weight with the caption, "This ain't weight loss. This is WLLE robot swap energy." TikTok comedians reenacted scenes of Gucci waking up as a clone, complete with lab coats and sci-fi sound effects. And of course, the internet's favorite joke appeared. Gucci went from Lemonade to Lemonade 2.0. But then, the industry started acting weird. Producers refused to comment. Hip-hop insiders posted cryptic things like, "Don't ask me nothing." Gucci's team stayed silent. Fans interpreted the silence like it was confirmation. Someone tweeted, "If it wasn't true, they would have denied it instantly." That tweet alone got thousands of retweets. Even random artists started chiming in with confused faces, only making the rumor wider. And then, out of nowhere, an old interview resurfaced, the infamous clip where Gucci joked, "I might be a clone." It was clearly sarcasm, but fans treated it like a confession video. They edited dramatic lighting onto him, added eerie background music, and captioned it, "The truth hidden in humor." Some even slowed it down like they were analyzing a possession clip, but the moment that truly pushed the theory into global madness came from a fan who claimed to have found tattoo inconsistencies. This person posted side-by-side comparisons with circles, arrows, color-coded labels, and exaggerated confidence usually reserved for hostage negotiators. They pointed out a tiny difference in lighting and claimed it was proof. The comments flooded with clone-confirmed messages. Even people who didn't believe the theory laughed so hard they shared the post everywhere. Then, in true internet fashion, things escalated again. Someone posted a blurry video claiming, "Gucci glitched. Yes, glitched." The clip showed a weird camera malfunction, but conspiracy lovers said he flickered like a simulation character. It blew up instantly. People tagged NASA, Elon Musk, the FBI, all as jokes, but at LSO not as jokes. The internet truly lost its last ounce of sanity. Meanwhile, Katt Williams continued doing interviews, each one adding another layer of weight. What does he know? In one clip, he mentioned the industry controlling narratives, which sent theorists spiraling into deeper madness. Fans began digging into Gucci's disappearance periods, comparing them to Hollywood cycles, government experiments, and even reptilian conspiracy forums. At this point, the theory mutated into something so massive it basically became a religion. And right when the internet thought the chaos was maxed out, the most shocking twist surfaced next. The aftermath didn't roll in calmly. It smashed into the culture like a bulldozer, driven by a sleep-deprived conspiracy theorist with nothing to lose. Once the tattoo charts, glitch clips, and Katt's quotes reached peak saturation, the entire internet split into two tribes. Team Gucci was replaced, and Team Y'all Need Sleep. And the war between them was louder than a DJ Khaled ad-lib. Comment sections turned into full-blown battlefields. Fans typed paragraphs so long they needed chapter titles. Even people who never listened to Gucci found themselves knee-deep in clone discourse like they were preparing a dissertation on celebrity transformations. Gucci Mane himself didn't respond at first, and that silence made the rumor metastasize like radioactive gossip. His social media pages became ground zero for clone investigators. Every time he blinked, someone yelled, "Fake." Every time he smiled, someone posted, "New software update?" Fans zoomed in on his forehead looking for microchips. One person even wrote, "His ear's not the same shape." That's clone science 101. The confidence with which people said nonsense was astonishing and also incredibly on-brand for the internet. Industry insiders finally tried to calm the chaos, but they only made it worse. One producer said Gucci's transformation came from discipline, which fans immediately twisted into training the clone. Another insider said Gucci was on a spiritual journey, which conspiracy pages misinterpreted as reprogramming phase. Even Gucci's fitness trainer posted a harmless gym selfie, and the comments read like a sci-fi script. Blink twice if he's the real one. Nothing, absolutely nothing. Escape the clone narrative. Then came the interview moment that broke the internet a second time. Gucci finally appeared on camera, smiling calmly while the host asked, "What do you think about the clone rumors?" Gucci laughed, a normal human laugh, but the internet didn't accept it. TikTokers said the laugh was too smooth. Twitter said the chuckle was too calculated. Reddit said the micro-expression delay was giving Android. One person even slowed the clip down and wrote, "Look at the blink. Look at the blink." At this point, people needed therapy, hydration, and maybe a break from the internet entirely. Katt Williams didn't help the healing process. Instead, he got back on video and added fuel. He said, "Y'all saw what y'all saw. I don't need to explain it." Fans collapsed. The internet combusted a GAIN. People interpreted that one sentence as confirmation, confession, validation, and prophecy all at once. Conspiracy pages posted it next to dramatic music. Meme accounts turned it into poster art. Reaction channels uploaded breakdowns with titles like, "Katt said what he said." It was chaos dipped in gasoline and served with a side of adrenaline. Meanwhile, Gucci's team tried to post normal content, concert clips, studio sessions, wholesome moments, but the fans were not letting the narrative go. Someone commented under a picture of Gucci holding his baby, "This clone doing a good job though FR." Another fan wrote, "We love Gucci 2.0 but bring the original back." It was disrespectful, hilarious, unhinged, and unforgettable all at once. Even people who believed nothing laughed because the internet's imagination outperformed Hollywood. The craziest twist came when fans began tracking Gucci's behavior patterns. They created charts showing his old aggressive persona versus his new peaceful one. They used phrases like behavioral anomalies, personality recalibration, and pattern disruptions as if they were studying a paranormal entity instead of a man who stopped drinking lean and started drinking water. One viral tweet said, "Old Gucci would have thrown a chair by now. This new one be sipping smoothies." Something OFF. The comedy was outrageous. Then the narrative took a deeper turn, from funny to wait, what if? People started questioning why Katt Williams would bring this up. Some said he was trolling. Others said he was warning the world. A few truly deranged ones said he was risking his career by revealing uncomfortable truths. They claimed Hollywood elites were trying to silence him. When Katt made jokes about being banned from industry events, conspiracy theorists took it literally, saying, "See? He knows things." Katt could sneeze and fans would yell, "He means the clone theory." The industry started panicking behind the scenes, not because Gucci was a clone, but because the rumor got so big it overshadowed entire album rollouts. Artists were annoyed. Labels were irritated. Publicists were exhausted. It became so massive that other celebrities were afraid to post pictures of themselves glowing up, joking that fans might accuse them of being replacements too. One rapper tweeted, "Y'all call me a clone and I'm logging off permanently." And, of course, the internet did call him a clone anyway. Then came the cover-up angle. People began claiming the industry was deleting posts, censoring comments, and suppressing. Then came the cover-up angle. People began claiming the industry was deleting posts, censoring comments, and suppressing certain clips. Most of it wasn't true, but once the rumor stuck, fans treated every missing comment like evidence of a government operation. A glitch on Instagram Live? Clone suppression? A deleted tweet? Industry cleanup? A blurry picture? They replaced the clone with a new clone. The conspiracy became unstoppable. A runaway train powered by imagination and delusion. Gucci finally responded again. This time more directly, saying, "If I'm a clone, then whoever made me did a damn good job." Fans screamed. Some said it was hilarious. Others said it was suspiciously calm. The internet interpreted it through 400 different lenses. People clipped it, remixed it, slowed it down, debated it, argued over it, and turned it into a cult classic moment in conspiracy culture. By the end of the storm, nobody agreed on anything, not the tattoos, not the voice, not the smile, not the behavior, not the timeline. But what they did agree on was this: Katt Williams lit a match. And the whole internet turned into wildfire. And whether Gucci is a clone, a glow-up legend, or just a man with better choices, the world may never let the conspiracy die. Because every time he walks into a room, fans still whisper, "Is that him?"